Good morning, Busy Fit fam. This is Stephen Anderson, and I'm your Busy Fit coach. Welcome to week 5, day 5 of your Busy Fit 90-day Healthy Habits coaching, and I'm so glad that you're here. I appreciate you being here, and I thank you for making this dedication to your health to make sure that you get your videos in. And one of the things I really want to impress upon you is to make sure that you get these videos in every single day on the day that you should have them. And I know life happens all over the place, and I can't even imagine. But I'll submit to you that probably no matter how hectic life gets, you find time to brush your teeth, you find time to take a shower, you find time to put on deodorant. My point is that you really find time to do those things that are really important. I try to keep these videos short so you'll be able to do that and to stay in rhythm, because I want you to be able to say after these 90 days that they have changed your life for the better. And getting them in on the days that they come out is going to be really important to helping you be more successful at that. Now, let's talk about this week's habit. I want to make sure that I clarify that when I say non-processed, I'm not necessarily meaning raw. Raw is fine, but we can also have them cooked. Just want you to know that real vegetables that come in canned or fresh or frozen are fine. We just want to distinguish them from those that have been pummeled into cereals or bars or chips or anything like that. Now, this week, we're going to look at how, or today I should say, we're going to look at how we can make vegetables a little bit more tolerable. One of the problems with vegetables is that they sometimes tend to be bitter, and our bodies are programmed to reject bitter and to accept more sweet, salty, spicy, and fatty flavors. So we can take some of those flavors that we're naturally gravitating towards and help to reduce some of the bite of that bitter taste. For example, you can get garlic salt or onion powder or something like that to help if you want more of a spicy taste. If you want to add a little sweet, you can add a little honey or some fruit like berries or something else that's going to be a little bit sweet along with the vegetables. If you want fatty taste, an option is olive oil or maybe avocado. And if you're looking for something that's a little sour, you might add a little splash of lemon juice or lime juice. The point is you have options when it comes to reducing the bite of those vegetables. You're going to figure out what works for you. Now, it doesn't have to be a science project. Just decide which one of these sound like that might be something I like, and then just give it a shot. Remember, one thing at a time, 1% better, you can do it. Now, on to our calls to action. Number one, we want to make sure that we are, you already know, reading those goals. And number two, that's right, drinking that water. And number three, I want to make sure I talk a little bit about this one. Number three doesn't have to mean that you're doing something like going to the gym. Now, there are lots of step trackers out there. So tracking your steps count, and that's something you can do as part of your everyday living. So if you normally get like 3,000 to 5,000 steps, maybe you bump up your minimum requirement to 5,000 or 5,500 and just keep bumping it up in small increments. That counts when it comes to your activity. But you need a tracker to do that. So if you don't have one, then getting one, Fitbit, Apple Watch, Samsung has lots of products for that as well. Number four, want to make sure that we're eating slowly to 80% and learning to listen to our bodies more. That one takes practice, so hang in there. Number five, we want to make sure we have our nice lean protein sources in the proper portion size. And of course, number six, we want to make sure that we have our non-processed carbohydrate with veggies leading the way to fill our plates. Now, that's it for today. Just want to make sure you know that tomorrow we're going to start a little bit earlier than normal talking about the prep up for the setup, because with us now having 2 different food groups to prep for, it's going to take a little bit more work, but it's not anything that's really going to be earth-shattering. But I want to make sure that I help you with some recommendations on how to get that in and to make it happen. All right, look, I need you to persist, and I know you're going to persist. Remember, just 1% better, you can do it. I will persist until I succeed. I will persist until I succeed, because I'll never give up. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.